gran día ha llegado. Good morning, everybody. Today is the big day, as far as I'm concerned, for you guys, because you've been preparing to now to share with us the work that you've been doing in the community. And the experience you have got up to now in working with the community, whatever your project may have been, you know, is something that you want to remember forever and ever. Because this is a more formalized first or whatever project in your life is to work with the community. For us, it's super special this day because we get to hear from you about your experience. So again, you know, we should all be very, very happy and proud, although, you know, maybe a little bit of anxiety about today, but it's a special day. So in advance, thank you everybody. And we're here to listen to your story, and to that end, we have invited 3 people from the community to act as an evaluators. You know, basically what they're going to do is at the end of your presentation, at the end of everything, each group is going to have time with the group of evaluators to get some feedback about what they like it and what they think you might improve. Because communication, like Diana Morelli, who has taught communication forever, is something that it has to be practiced. I'll tell you a story that just happened to me at the beginning of this year. I was advised, because I'm entering in a capital campaign for LETI, that I needed to go to Olympia and lobby to my representatives. I never done it. So I met with a friend of my husband who told me, I'm gonna handhold you. So all you need to be prepared is to talk to these legislators for 15 minutes. So in 15 minutes, you have to tell them who Rosario Reyes is, who LETI is, and why they need to listen to you. What's your big project? So I was nervous because these were people that I didn't know. So Diana, I explained to Diana Morelli, she says, write your script, practice, practice, practice until you feel comfortable. And in my case, I have the tendency to talk too much. So I can easily get one little angle and deviate from that. Well, let me tell you, the first meeting that I had, as I was saying the last word, the assistant for it was one of the senators, opened the door and says, time is up. And I go, I just did it. And I repeated that presentation for December 19 to the end of January. To be honest with you, I was just following directions. And Diana will always ask me, have you practiced for your next? Yes, Diana. So my husband was driving, so I was reading again my notes. But you know, I'm 70-year-old. I've done a lot of these, and LETI is part of my life. But if I had not stick to that 15-minute script, I'm not sure I could have created an impact. And let me tell you, it's not public yet. Supposedly it's in the table of the governor. It looks like we might be able to get $500,000. Looking back, I'm thinking, I didn't do it by myself. I had somebody coaching me. I asked for help, and she was strict about write the script, stick to the script, and I did it. So the credit is the advisors that I did the delivery, but it was not just me. And having somebody close to me, it helped. So the reason why I'm telling you is because that's basically these community projects that we do, you know, is just trying to send this story of whatever you did. So with that, I'm gonna introduce you a little bit to the 3 people from the community, okay, that they're here today to see you. First one, Orlando Macias. Orlando, you want to turn around and Orlando Macias is a former LLI graduate from Skagit. And he is one of my really bosses because he's part of the board of directors for LETI. And I'm very, very proud that he agreed to do that, because we as an administrators need to hear back from the community to let us know when we're forgetting about the trenches. So thank you so much, Orlando, for being part of LETI board and for being here today. And the next person is Oriss Acevedo, and she is a teacher here in Skagit. School of Medicine, and so if you, as a people from Skagit, need to talk to a teacher in order to understand how we need to communicate with the schools, reach out to her. I'm sure she'll be happy to. Okay. And the other person is Beatriz Koteles. Volunteer with LETI after the census. 2012 came the opportunity for LETI to do GED in Spanish. I reached out to Betty and she says, I'm willing to give it a try. She's celebrating 10 years of faculty person at Edmonds College. Well, I gotta tell you a story. The second year that I had the contract, the dean called me and she says, Rosario, I'm willing to continue the contract as long as you let me offer the job with the school to Betty. I said, you know what, that's exactly what we do. We take Hoyas, you know, make them public, the type of Hoyas that we have, and then somebody's gonna come and says, I want that person. So here's 10 years later, and Betty has always been volunteering with us. So thank you very much to 3 people who from the community, you know, they know what they're gonna be sharing with you. So please, any of them, trust them. And with that, let's give a big round of applause to all the students.